You're born deep in the swamps of the Amazon, and let's be honest, your grand entrance into the world is not glamorous. There's no warm welcome, no gentle nudge from mom, no cozy den to snuggle in. Instead, you and about 40 to 80 of your siblings are literally shot out of your mother like a slimy, squirming cannonball. Congratulations, you've arrived. Now run for your life. See, in the world of giant anacondas, being born is basically an extreme survival challenge. Your mother, the giant, terrifying snake that just spent months carrying you, does not stick around to help you figure out life. Nope, the moment you're out, she's done. No hugs, no good luck wishes, just a hope you don't get eaten in the next 5 minutes. And trust me, getting eaten is a very real possibility. Your first few moments outside the womb are like a horror movie where everyone is trying to kill you. Birds, caimans, even some of your own siblings, yeah, you heard that right. The phrase family betrayal takes on a whole new meaning here. If you're not fast enough, you might just become a light snack for one of your own kin before your first day is even over. But let's say you're one of the lucky ones. You manage to slither away into the muddy, murky water before someone makes you their lunch. Great. Now what? Well, you got about zero experience, no food delivery apps, and the entire Amazon rainforest ready to make your life miserable. For the first few months, your diet consists of whatever you can barely manage to catch. Frogs? Tasty but slippery. Small fish? A challenge. Bugs? Not exactly filling, but hey, desperate times. Every meal is a test of patience, skill, and sheer dumb luck. You see a fish? Cool. Now try actually catching it with your noodle-shaped body while it zips past you at light speed. Oh, and let's not forget about the weather. Unlike mammals, you don't have the luxury of internal body heat. You're cold-blooded, meaning if the sun isn't out, you're moving slower than a Wi-Fi connection in the middle of nowhere. Some days, it's too hot, so you have to stay in the water. Other days, it's too cold. So you just sit there, waiting for the sun to recharge your battery like some weird organic solar panel. Then, there are the predators. Being small in the Amazon is like walking around with a free food sign on your back. Jaguars? They see you as an appetizer. Caimans? They see you as a sushi roll. Birds of prey? They're just waiting for you to slightly poke your head out of the water so they can snatch you up like a snake-flavored snack. But let's fast forward. Against all odds, you survive your first year. You're finally growing bigger. Your once tiny body is stretching out, and you're starting to look less like a snack and more like something that eats snacks. By the time you're a few years old, you're big enough to upgrade your diet. No more settling for insects and tiny fish. It's time for real food. Capybaras, caimans, even deer? Oh, yeah, that's your menu now. But hunting isn't as easy as just grabbing and munching. No, your style is ambush. You have to wait completely still for the perfect moment to strike. Sometimes you wait for hours. Imagine sitting in one spot for an entire day, just waiting for a meal to walk by. No snacks, no scrolling through your phone, just staring at the water, hoping something doesn't see you first. And when you do finally get a meal, it's a whole event. Swallowing an entire animal takes hours, and then after that, you're basically useless for weeks. Too full to move, too bloated to care. You just sit there like a giant snake burrito, hoping nothing messes with you while you digest. Life as a giant anaconda is all about size. The bigger you get, the less you have to worry about. No one messes with fully grown, 20-foot-long, 200-pound monster. But before you get too comfortable, there's still one problem: mating season. If you're a female, congratulations, you're about to be the Amazon rainforest's biggest celebrity. Male anacondas will literally pile on top of you, forming what's called a breeding ball, which, if you're wondering, is exactly as weird and uncomfortable as it sounds. Imagine trying to take a nap, and suddenly 10 guys are wrestling over you. That's your life now. The males fight, shove, and squeeze each other, all while you're just lying there like, can we not? If you're a male, good luck. You and a bunch of other guys are fighting for the chance to mate with one female, and she does not make it easy. Plus, there's always a chance that once mating is over, she decides, you know what? I'm still hungry. And that's how you go from hopeful lover to anaconda lunch real quick. If you make it past mating season, you're officially one of the Amazon's elite. You're massive, you're feared, and no one, except maybe a jaguar on a really brave day, dares mess with you. You spend your time lurking in murky waters, occasionally grabbing a meal, and living the dream until one day humans show up. Poachers? Habitat destruction? People who think it's fun to catch giant snakes of gram? Yeah, that's your final boss. In the end, being a giant anaconda means spending your entire life either being eaten or eating something else, and sometimes even eating your own kind. You grow huge, you live long, and if you're lucky, you die of old age rather than getting taken down by something bigger, faster, or more desperate. And then, just like that, the cycle begins again. Somewhere in the murky waters of the Amazon, another tiny, squirmy anaconda is being shot out into the world, completely alone, ready to dodge predators, fight for food, and one day, if it's really lucky, become a 20-foot-long nightmare of the jungle. Welcome to the life of a giant anaconda. It sucks,